How you feel about Kevin Samuels?
That nigga be tripping. He be wilding.
Kevin Samuels. You think he be wilding like in a bad way?
Yeah. He be wilding.
How you feel about Kevin Samuels?
He go against women a little too much.
Yeah, wait, like
It
it's
seemed
I don't think he's going against.
Yeah.
Yo, my name is Zoe, and this is Facts Over Fiction, episode 7. I'm here with some of my nearest and dearest friends.
Maliano the Maliano.
Is in the building.
Phone on D&D.
Is in the building. Tony is here. Before we start, I gotta take care of a few household things. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel on Heartbreak Media down below. So please do that first. Second, I want to congratulate again Frank Booth and Mrs. Rodriguez on their, what is that called, engagement? Yes. That's just congratulations. And we can start it off. First of all, it's been a while since we all been together. Mally is back. He has joined the band.
Yes, sir.
Me and Pooch haven't done an episode in like 2.5 weeks. Almost been a little while.
Y'all niggas is slacking.
He was on heavy. The return.
Nigga clap back.
The return.
He said, "Now we waiting for you."
The return is back. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Ready to be back.
Ready to get to work?
Yeah.
A lot of late in the season.
Look like you've been working.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, though.
That's a good thing, though. That's good.
It's scary,
How was
bro.
vacation?
It was a vacation. It was good. Feel me? I got different air. Apparently I got blacker.
No, you definitely got that.
You got darker, bro.
Nah, I didn't. You know what? Fuck it. I'm representing Team Dark Skin now. I'm
In the
new
comments,
ambassador.
let us know if Pooch got darker.
Yeah, you definitely got darker, bro.
Which one think you got darker? Yeah.
I'm the new ambassador for Team Dark Skin.
And just to clarify, maybe you haven't seen it in a while. He hates. Who do you hate? Damn.
Azalea Banks.
No, Azalea Banks. There's a couple people he just does not like.
Whack 100.
I don't know why you don't like
The game.
that. You're a
Nigga
list.
said,
It's a never-ending list.
Yeah, I forgot my name.
And the last episode, I was about to say it too. And there's this running joke that we have. He's been losing, by the way. Wesley Snipes is not a sex symbol.
Back in the day?
No, yeah, like, oh, yeah. Any Wesley
Yeah,
Snipes.
he is.
Thank you.
I couldn't. Yeah, nah.
The polls voted against you on
These
every
young,
application.
bro. These kids don't know.
These
Exactly,
kids-
the kids. You gotta get some seasoned women
I'm 30.
that can tell you that Wesley Snipes.
I'm 30. We
was
30 years
definitely-
old, so we like, I mean, we were there. These kids wasn't there.
Yeah,
Not these kids. Wait.
this mic is tweaking, bro. Should keep moving, bro.
I don't know, maybe because you fucking put it in the sky. 2 minutes before we started. Anyway, another announcement. I am, after another failed talking stage, I'm back in the streets.
Back in the streets.
I'm back in the streets.
Welcome back.
I'm ashamed of you.
What do you mean? I'm ashamed. I didn't do nothing.
You didn't do nothing?
No, okay. We're gonna get to the therapy.
We spoke
session.
about this already?
I think so. We can speak out without saying names, but we're gonna get to the therapy session later in the episode.
It's gonna be real therapeutic.
How many, first topics of the day is, how many bodies does a girl need to have before she's considered a hoe?
How many?
It depends on the age.
Our age. Our age, what's the appropriate number for bodies? For women?
I think it's less of how many and more like the consistency of the, like adding a new one.
That's what I said. How many and how much time? If you did 7 niggas in 3 months, that's a crazy stat line.
It is. I know a lot of people like that though. But you know, let me say this before we really get into this. Shout out to like women who embrace being a hoe. I don't think it's, I mean, honest, people go through it. Like, I mean, if you want to embrace it. When you try to hide it and like act like you're not,
That's when it makes it make you look bad. You gotta embrace who you are.
I think that's why, like,
I wouldn't define you as a hoe. I would just say you sexually
life.
active.
You spontaneous, which is a good thing.
you spontaneous is a crazy way.
Sexually active.
But a number though,
A lot of men don't want the girl with, like Tiana Trump.
Yeah, she's
said
happy.
she had 80 bodies in high school.
I'm being honest.
Too much.
I don't believe that number. She probably dragged a little bit. I know she had a lot, but.
And then some girl went on what's Adam 22 show, No Jumper, and she said that she has over 500 bodies.
Yeah.
That she would fuck 50 dudes in one night. Like that's crazy. Like those.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The cat not tired.
You know, shout out to her for embracing
She
it.
don't get tired.
Yeah, like that's
Like,
crazy.
is it not worn out or something?
That shit don't hurt after a while. Like just
Nah.
consistently.
But
getting
at our
people in.
age, five is enough.
That's
5.
the limit. What you
Yeah.
mean?
Five is the
Wait,
limit.
like 5 from like the time they started to like
Yeah.
the age now, or you mean?
It depends when they started.
Like this,
Like when they
Most
started.
girls start at 15, 16. That's the average.
14, 13.
No, now, but like in our age, back in the day, we was not fucking at 13 or 15.
I think I did.
5. I'm
Um,
still sticking to 5.
5. What's your number?
Like for like, it's gotta be a number that make me be like that consider.
Yeah, like
you
you
know?
like. Hold on.
Damn. If I was to hear it,
To date. No,
yeah.
it's to date, not just to fuck. To date.
Oh, wait, I'm confused.
Like if you were getting into a relationship and the girl was like, "Yo, I have 13 bodies," you're gonna look at her.
At this day and age, I'm gonna look at you like you crazy.
Alright, so I
13?
That's what I'm saying. So what is the
Why?
number?
What's wrong with you?
Like that's what's the number. So what's the number that's like makes you look at her crazy? You said more than 5.
More than 5, I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you?
I mean, I was fucking with somebody who told me they had like 7, so, and it didn't bother me too much, honestly. So I probably say like, probably if she said like 10, I probably would like look at her funny.
I'm not. See, I'm a judge-free person. Like people know
I
I'm
think
judge.
Yeah,
I'm judge-free, but at the
more.
same time, I'm gonna still look at. I'm gonna ask the question. I'm gonna be like, so, what's going on? Like, why? How? What's your process?
Because I
when you
feel
deal
like,
with
and
this?
I feel like, again, this is something we've talked about before. Men fuck who they can, women fuck who they want. So the stats are very different. But I
Yeah.
say 8 and more, and I'm looking at you a little, hey now.
You know why I don't ask though? Cause like for me, I know my ends are gonna be worse than his no matter what. So like,
Shit, I mean,
I know they probably be looking at me.
pooch outside.
Former top dog. I don't call myself.
He was
dog.
outside before me.
Pooch outside.
I'm a former top dog. Now my phone
I
is
stepped
just
outside for
D&D.
2 weeks.
Your jersey is retired. It's in the rafters.
That's
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna get there one day.
Bro, I thought I was heading towards that, bro. I thought I was out the game.
I
Man.
don't head to
I
it
got
yet.
very lucky.
Yeah, you're a very lucky man. I wanted to be out the game. Man.
I want mine to happen a certain way. I don't think it's gonna happen that way. Like feel
That was my problem. I thought it was gonna happen a certain way, and
Me
that's
too.
not what
Me-
it was.
no,
So I
me
just
too,
had to
for
accept
sure.
things for what it was.
For sure, I thought my shit was gonna happen. I thought this one, I thought this like you know Shawty in there. You like I thought this one was it. I was
Mhm.
like happy as fuck. I'm back in these streets, baby. I'm back in these streets. I'm trying to retire my jersey though, for sure.
What age you think is the right time to retire?
Well, it depends because I've been outside for a long time.
Me too.
So I'm getting like, there's not a lot to prove. There's not. I've said this in my Discord a lot. There's not a lot to prove. There's not a lot left to prove. Like, I did some extravagant shit. So I was like, you know what? It's time for me to hang it up. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, I feel like that way too. I be catching myself needing a little thrill in there. Feel me?
I'll tell this story. But like that, like shit, like that. Like it's like there's not a lot. Like, I think that's older shit though.
But like older people settling down.
No, that older shit like 3 ways and shit like that. Like, I think that's older shit.
3 ways, like.
Cause I would want to like,
Threesome?
yeah, like if we let's say we're in the industry,
Yeah.
I would want a threesome with some industry bitches. Like you know what I'm saying, like that's older nigga shit. Like you
My
you
lady
talked
like
about
mulatto.
mulatto, like yeah, like
Yeah.
that's old. That's relation. Like if you're gonna be, I want a relationship like someone to build with so you can focus. I think we talked about this earlier. When you have one girl, like one main girl,
Yeah.
it allows you to focus more.
Yeah, you talking
than
to too many
you
personalities, it like throw you off.
like,
It don't throw me off like
I'm not lying, the
See,
bitches that
I'm a
like
pimp, I keep them in check.
I don't know.
Keep him in check.
This
Niggas
nigga's
like a
crazy.
pimp.
That's what he said. He said, I'm a pimp. I keep him in check. This nigga crazy. Some of these bitches be blowing mine. Like, Like I be getting messages. That's why I posted on my Instagram, but I don't have an email.
Yo, it's some books that if you read, that I'm gonna tell you about off air, I promise you probably won't get mad again. When's the last time I called you to complain about something?
A while ago.
Exactly. Because when I found out, I stopped caring.
Bro, these bitches, no, some of this shit be blowing my for sure. Nothing like, it don't matter. They'll text me some stupid shit. Like, somebody texted me some stupid shit the other day.
Sometimes it sounds like he's a little harsh, but at the same time, it's like.
I'm gonna be on my fault to cut you off. So, like, he the type of dude, you know, you listen to somebody, you like, okay, he on to something, and they say that one thing, like,
Yeah.
you lost me.
Yeah.
Most of
You lost me. It's crazy.
Nah, some of his points do make sense because he be basically trying to make people take like self accountability.
No, for sure, because I think there's something he said I agree with. Is like, if pussy is the only thing you pre-owned pussy is the only thing that you can provide, then you cannot demand for the things that you demand for. I know a bitch who like, and this is not to go into body shaming or anything, but I know a bitch who got no ass, no titties, and then was playing build a nigga on Instagram talking about I need a 6'5", dark skin, nice teeth, all this like thing, and you. I bet you ain't the best looker out here. I'll tell you that much. Like,
Sound like she's looking for Wesley Snipes.
She's not looking for Wesley Snipes.
Dark skin, nice teeth.
She's not looking for.
She's looking for Wesley
No one
Snipes.
is looking for
Shout out
Wesley.
to Shorty
Shorty
Brown.
Brown.
Wesley.
Wesley Snipes'
Blade.
wife is not looking for Wesley Snipes.
Oh, she found him. She ain't looking for him.
she found him as man funny. Nah, for sure though. I think like just a lot of what women are asking for today is crazy. Like, oh, a nigga needs to make 100,000 or more. And the people that they're talking about are athletes and rappers, because the women that are asking for these things aren't meeting the investors and lawyers and CEOs and shit like that. They're not meeting those niggas. They're talking about the niggas, because those niggas is not tricking on nobody. Like, you see how Bill Gates' wife would look. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason.
Like a yeet.
I forgot, it was a millionaire, he paid for hand jobs. That's the only thing he do though, he paid for hand jobs. Word. I forgot who it was, but it was a millionaire and all he does is pay for hand jobs.
What the fuck?
He doesn't trick, like he doesn't buy girls no bags, the only thing he does is pay for hand jobs. That's the only thing.
Hand jobs?
Yeah, hand jobs.
So he like buy $1 million hand jobs?
No, like $100.
It'd be more legendary for $1 million. Like, that sound cool. Like,
Why am I paying $1 million for somebody I can do
millionaires are
myself?
stupid, for the most part.
Yeah, not for $1 million, but alright, whatever.
Like, a lot of like the women, like, why do you think people be like, oh, black men always want to marry white women, but the white women be holding it down. Those are the bitches that teach you about credit, about like building up the shit.
They're very submissive. A lot of them are submissive. They're like pretty much, not all of them, but like it's a certain group of them that pretty much do what you say or ask of them.
So we're gonna move on to the next topic. I just I don't know what he's talking about. You know, we put the bruh over the thing. We're definitely gonna put that on over there.
What's wrong with what I said?
White women are like I feel like there's women who are submissive in general. I don't think white women are the only ones.
No, I'm not specifically calling them out. I'm just saying that's what like people would know them for.
This thing is
I
crazy.
don't know, man.
Not all of them.
I love my melanated queens and my milk of magnesia.
Milk of magnesia.
Milk and magnesia is crazy. Speaking of, Michael Blackson just married an Asian woman on the Breakfast Club.
Legendary.
Is that wavy?
That's kind of wavy. Yeah. Not that it was on the Breakfast Club, but to marry an Asian woman is kind of cool.
No, I think marrying an Asian woman is cool, but I feel like the on the Breakfast Club is like.
No, it's funny. I didn't know Michael Blackson was doing the accent that whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Philadelphia.
I didn't know that was like a gimmick. I thought that was really how he talks.
Nah.
So, hold on though.
I don't think he's funny though.
With
Sometimes.
Michael Blackson?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's cool for the fans, like, because they got to see it, like, oh, shit. You know, you just watching an episode of Breakfast Club, and they're like, oh, damn. But he a millionaire, like, he could have done that on camera somewhere else,
Like,
It's cool though.
Was Drake's dating the renting out the Dodger Stadium? That was like
That was legendary.
that was
That's
that
a
was
flex.
legendary.
Him getting caught is legendary too because they facial reactions and then
Like,
you see how like
Just look
yelling,
like-
like
he's
man,
yelling.
you have to get a bro. I can't get no privacy. Like you have to get a helicopter to come see me.
I mean, you did
I
book
mean,
a whole stadium.
but he rented the whole thing out. He didn't just take her to a baseball game. He rented
Oh,
it
yeah.
out for
That's what I'm
privacy.
saying. You
That's probably-
rented out the whole.
that's-
You rented out a whole stadium, bro.
that's probably the
privacy.
game.
And then just say if a drone was casually just going by, because that's what a person does on Sundays or whatever day they was out, and they see two people and they zoom in and it's Drake. That's kind of like, I don't know. I think he was trying to, like, he got status and shit like that. People know that, but I think like just doing shit like that, it just makes him more. You feel me? You're gonna be more spotted like that.
You don't believe
You're in a big ass stadium, bro, and there's only two people in there.
You don't believe that he like set that up?
Nah, I don't think he set it up.
I don't think he would want that.
Yeah,
set
I
up.
don't think he.
Nah, he
I don't think he
probably would.
wanted that to be public.
It's probably good timing. Not that he
It's-
needs to do it, but you
It's
know.
it's annoying.
But that's why I'm saying you can't just take, if it's a secret relationship, you can't just take Amari Bailey's mom, who's
As a
going to be the
basketball
number
player,
one
right?
draft pick in the next year's draft, mom to
Might
dinner,
be.
and no one's not, and you Drake, and no one's going to notice.
Yeah.
So like he rented out a whole stadium to get some privacy, and then a fucking drone, like it took a drone to fly over the stadium for it to be like, they got caught.
I mean, maybe because that was the Dodger Stadium.
Yeah,
That was in LA.
yeah.
So he probably couldn't do something. I would have just told him to pull up to the crib, and we could have set up like a little date. His house is big as
I
hell,
went to
bro.
just the skybox or something. 'Cause,
Still, you got to get to the skybox.
Yeah, nobody caught him walking. They caught
Nobody
him
could
sitting down.
caught him chilling. He's
No,
pretty.
that's what I'm saying.
I know he
nobody,
was.
Nobody was there. There's no game.
I know
There's
that.
So there was nobody there. There's no even staff. He hired his own catering company to provide the staff. They were hired for 3 days.
He should have went to just a little, like, if he was gonna do that, he should have did it somewhere
Like, in
inside,
Staples
not.
Center. Like you could have.
No, it's
in the
fine.
middle of Staples Center on a basketball court with the Lakers logo.
Yeah, it's
That-
closed in. Nobody could
I
come
would do some
in.
shit like that. I have a date in a garden. It's
I mean,
fine.
I just think
Middle of
that's
the
fine.
court with a candlelight. Then I'm gonna have a nigga playing the violin and shit. That'd be fire. Yeah, that's on my bucket list. Then we gonna be like the spotlight in the middle of the court.
I'm gonna have-
Jumbotron.
Yo, that'd be fire.
That would be bad. That's a flex.
Yeah.
That's good.
Violin.
Whoever, bro, I can't see Pooch getting married.
I would get married when I'm old, like 50.
That's what everybody say. I feel like we're gonna tap out soon.
Nah, I want to get married old because I'll be on some because like let's say some shit happen where like, 'cause you know how people get divorced because like cheating and shit.
Yeah.
If I get cheated on at 50, I'm 50 years old, bro. It's like, fuck it. You did what you did. I can deal with it.
Like Will Smith.
And you don't think you got married at 50.
No, I know, but I'm saying like at this point he's like,
You 50 years old, don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Nah, but yeah, some shit like that happen. Nah, the difference with me and him, my shit wouldn't be publicized like that.
No, like, I just can't see you getting married.
Respectfully. How you feel about the Bucks winning the finals?
Shout out Giannis. I mean, I kind of saw it, but like,
Yo, this nigga's creepy as hell.
He looks like, I was just about to say, he looks like a dean or a principal just walking around,
Yeah.
checking the holes and shit.
Shout out Tony, this nigga is crazy.
Shout
man.
out Tony.
Nah. I don't know, I'm happy for Giannis. But I just felt like this wasn't an exciting finals. Like I wasn't.
I'm happy for
I didn't
Giannis,
watch
but I wanted
the-
CP3 to win the chip.
I did want.
Giannis could still keep playing for like
Yeah.
more years. Chris Paul eventually is gonna get old, and it's like I just want him to get a chip. That's it.
I don't know. I just felt like that shit was like, like, alright, that was cool. Like, it wasn't crazy, but like I wasn't excited. Like I'd be excited like the Warriors Cavs finals. I was excited. Like that should be exciting. Like with Giannis, it was just like, even if the Nets would have won and they would have went to the finals, it would have been like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for this year though. Melo joined the Lakers. Dwight Howard coming back. Mad like a lot of teams have done restocked. Russell Westbrook.
What's that dude that
Lakers.
turned down?
Malik Monk.
How much did he turn down? 5.4 million or something
No,
like that?
84.5 million to accept Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
He's so down bad. I'm firing everybody.
Fumbled that
I'm
bad.
firing my.
Why did he turn it down?
Because he thought he was worth 100+ million.
Yeah, he probably initiated that thought, and you know his age behind, like, yeah, you damn right, you worth more, and then just fucked it
They
up.
turned it down. He just signed a $5.9 million deal with the Celtics.
He tried to get a 9.5, but they flipped that shit.
That's bad for business. That's terrible.
Poor
Russell
child.
Westbrook, that's the thing, yeah. Russell Westbrook coming to the Lakers was cool. I think the next season is going to be more exciting of a season, for sure.
It's definitely gonna be some.
Yeah,
That's gonna be crazy.
Laker game this year.
Now you're Laker game.
Boy, Westbrook fan, yeah.
I'm weak. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. We're going to talk more about NBA free agency. Pooch, phone on D&D, and Mally the Maliano is still in the building with us. I go by the name of Zone. We are back from a small little break. Had to get a little water. Just a little parched. Anyway, Pooch is in the building.
See parts now.
Pooch is in the building.
Yeah.
Mally the Maliano is in the building. I can't call your phone.
Phone on D&D.
It's
That's my alias.
it's very hard.
What's not?
He said no, it's not. It's like not a nickname.
D&D.
I say D&D.
Or you could say Pooch. My name is Pooch.
Yeah, I'd rather say Pooch.
I'll say phone on D&D.
Alright, that's good. So I'm gonna start calling him Pooch and
You've been doing
You're gonna
it.
start calling him Pooch. You've been calling him Pooch.
You've been calling me Pooch.
no, sometimes I says it when he comes off break.
Don't fold, bro. You know what you said.
Yeah, don't fool.
When he comes off break,
Don't
I
fold,
say
bro.
Pooch the top dog.
It's all right, bro. Don't crumble like don't crumble.
Pooch the top
It's
dog.
all right, bro. Hold it
Yeah,
together. bro.
Pooch. Look, you heard it, bro.
Pooch the top dog.
Yeah, he
That's what I
said
say.
Pooch, but he's folding right
No,
now.
how am I
Shit,
folding?
I say Charlamagne the guy. People don't always say the guy when they see him. in
That's
real
what I'm
life.
saying, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
fold.
I'm saying that's not. But when I come off break, I say
Nah,
Pooch
bro. That's
the
not
top
what you were
dog.
saying. You was folding.
Anyway, Woody Harris.
Underappreciated.
Very underappreciated. Why do you think he's not mentioned amongst the great, like young greats like Michael B. Jordan
Because he's not young.
He's not young. He's a little bit
He ain't
older.
great. in
and
general.
but like relevant actors? He's not young, but he's not old. He's not Denzel old.
He's
He
not
played
dead.
in the. Didn't he play in the Wire? He was in the Wire.
He's on Remember the Titans.
He's probably like
Yo,
in
Remember the
his
Titans.
late 30s, early 40s.
Only reason I won't say that's old because Samuel L. Jackson started old and his career is legendary.
That's not old. That's
Yes,
young.
I'm saying yes, not old. I mean, no, but he's done he can be looked at. He's done a lot, low key, and like a little.
But
bit of
okay,
time.
when we think of great actors right now that are relevant, he's not mentioned among the list of those actors.
I mean, who do you? I don't think it's fucking Denzel.
That's what I'm saying. When people say the number one actor, they say Michael B. Jordan. People.
You saying of right now, like this era?
Yeah, this era.
Of course, right now they're not gonna bring up Wood Harris
Yeah,
because
right.
that was before people's time.
Yeah.
He's still part of this era. He just did Creed with Michael B.
Yeah,
Jordan.
but that's
I
not like
understand
he's
that,
not
but
the.
he's a
I mean,
supporting character.
yeah.
He's still to me he's a you feel me he's
a legend.
He's
prominent
always
in the
been
game,
a
but-
supporting character. What did he star in?
paid in full. He was the main character in Paid in
Remember
Full.
the Titans? He wasn't the.
He
main,
wasn't the
supporting,
main
he was
character
supporting.
in.
He was a supporting character, right?
He
I
wasn't.
don't know if y'all seen Next Day Air, but
There's 3 main characters in Paid in Full.
Exactly, but he
He's
wasn't.
not a supporting character.
No, but he wasn't. I said most of the time he's a supporting character. He wasn't
It
the main
I
character.
ain't gonna lie.
the-
Paid in Full was based off him though. Like his role that he played, it was based off
No,
him.
I understand that, but he's not the main character. It's 3 of them.
But he's the main character.
He's not the main.
He was the one narrating the story and all of that.
Exactly.
So
I hold it down.
but yeah. So what I'm saying is like, do you think that? So you don't? He was still young when he did that.
Yeah.
He was in
When he
his
did
teens.
That was 2001, 2002.
Okay, so that was 19 years ago, and he's still a prevalent actor. But okay, so where what class is he in? If he's like, if we compared it to the NBA, he's like the LeBron, Melo, D Wade class, in terms of when we're comparing Luka and we're talking about Trey Young and them.
So what, as far like draft classes?
Yes, where do you think his draft class is? Who was he drafting?
Like the early, I would say like
Probably like
between
with AI
2000
and
and
shit.
2003. Nah, probably like a little after. I don't get like you saying like the year.
No, I'm saying who actor-wise is in his draft class?
As far as the year they came out, like in general talent.
Just in general talent.
Well, I feel like for him, he would be on some like underrated shit, literally.
But my question was, why do you feel like he's so underrated?
Because nobody really cares about supporting actors too much. But those actors really make the movie sometimes.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like you probably can picture somebody else in like movies like Above the Rim. You feel me? But like
I forgot he was
what made it that is that it was him, and like
That's facts.
he played that role perfectly. Role players are very important. Role players. Yeah,
Role
supporting.
players, yeah.
Role players, supporting actors are very crucial to.
Like, I feel like
Any-
Amari Hardwick, besides Power, is a supporting actor.
Yeah, he is.
He just did the movie American something.
That is cool. I know you're talking about.
With shout out Nate. But he did that movie, and besides Power, he was a supporting actor most of his career.
That's what I'm saying.
And people think Amari Hardwick is a great actor.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah,
think
he is.
I think he's very underrated.
I want to say acting.
Underappreciated.
Yeah.
Underrated as well.
When it comes to that, do you think that many people have said that it's because he's of a darker skin tone?
Denzel's
I think all.
dark too.
Nah, I
Denzel's
think
light-skinned.
all.
Idris
Alright.
Elba's dark.
Idris Elba
Idris Elba's another underrated actor.
He is underrated though. He's
And
not
he-
compared to the same.
But he's
I
also
think
not.
Taye Diggs is one of the prominent actors that are thing, but he's not crossover worthy. He's popular in the black community. Idris Elba is underrated.
What about Morris Chestnut?
Idris Elba's
Popular in the black
another one
community.
who's like
Michael Ealy.
He's a very
great
underrated actor,
supporter.
but he's a great supporting actor.
He's great for what he does. Like no, I mean I say that he's a great actor.
Michael Ealy is in Wood Harris's class.
Would you consider
No.
Kevin Hart an actor?
Yes.
No.
Kevin Hart's not an actor?
No, Michael Ealy not with Harris.
No, like his draft class. They were in the Dream draft class, like that era.
And he's underrated.
No, in terms of like LeBron, Melo, D Wade, like it was Michael Ealy, Wood Harris of that time.
I mean, I was a little after. Because when you think about
Michael Ealy's younger than him, probably.
he is. I'm pretty sure. I would think he is. But no, I'm not saying fuck the age. You know what I'm saying? Like when you first started seeing a nigga.
Exactly. That's
The earliest movie I could think of him in, I can't even think. Like
Michael
Barbershop.
Barbershop was
Yeah, Barbershop's pretty like what,
Oh.
2005?
Okay. I don't think that a lot of these actors like Ice Cube, Kevin Hart have range.
You don't think Ice Cube has range?
Yeah, like I think they're very like
Ice Cube has.
Ice Cube is Ice Cube. Like you know
That's
what
all
I'm
he has
saying?
to be.
He just plays Ice Cube, and I hate when actors. And I said this earlier. I hate when like I didn't like LeBron playing LeBron in Space Jam. Like people just see, yo, that's LeBron. When he was in Trainwreck, it was like that's LeBron. Nobody considers him something else. When we think of Wood Harris or we think of Denzel and stuff, or we think of what did I say earlier when I was trying to say Terrence Howard? What did I say? Lucius, because I can think of him as a character, not Terrence Howard. I think of him as Lucius Lyon or Tariq from Power. That's not his real name, but everybody be like, that's Tariq. That's Ghost, because you can picture them as characters. I feel like their brand, Kevin Hart's brand, is so big that he's just Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
And
That's
he
not a
can't-
bad
I
thing.
mean, he could. I mean,
Why
do you
do you
mean
think that,
because
though?
he can't do certain genres?
I
You-
can't.
you
Do
can
you
only put
believe
him in
Kevin
s-
Hart as someone else? Like every time I'm in a movie, I'm like, oh, that's Kevin. Like, yo,
But
no one
that's-
ever
but-
says name a character Kevin Hart played in the movie. Name the name of the character. You can't name a character Ice Cube played in the movie.
Doughboy.
That's prominent, but that's young Ice Cube.
I forgot the
Ice
nigga
Cube.
name when he was in the movie that you put me on to.
I'm talking about now.
Yeah,
that was.
Remy on the roof. He was
I
a
can't.
Nazi.
Nobody gonna think of it now because we thinking too hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like if we had a conversation saying, remember this, did that, it'll probably come right up.
No way was before Ice Cube was Ice Cube.
Well, what's that
That's
movie
not-
though?
Ice Cube and Ice Cube way before
But
they came
like
out.
his.
What about
Ice
Omar
Cube
Epps?
Talking about his acting career.
now. Yeah. Omar Epps, right?
Mhm.
That's a great.
Omar
actor.
Epps is known as Q because he played Q in like 3 movies.
Yeah.
He's always been like,
Nigga played Quincy and Q and Juice. Quincy McCall and Love and Basketball.
Yeah.
and
he
played
was
and
Q in
Juice.
some other shit too, I think. Or like, he had a name with Q, like hold on.
I don't remember what his name was in.
Loving basketball, like, but you get what I'm saying though. Like that's what
Jay Reed.
Jay Reed.
that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like Kevin Hart, Ice Cube, The Rock, are all just themselves.
But that's
Because
because
they
they already had a name before
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, NWA, he left them. He dissed them way like before he did that movie. So like his, that's Ice Cube. You feel me? Like before he Boys in the Hood.
I'm talking about to the world. Nobody was. You're looking at it at the moment because you're thinking about black culture.
No,
Worldwide, NWA wasn't not a big thing. It was a very small moment.
This nigga's bugging.
Worldwide,
NWA wasn't a big thing.
Worldwide, bro. They used
Yes,
that.
he
There was the
was, bro.
first definition of gangster rap, bro. That's when they started talking
but
about
this is
gangster rap.
now. I'm talking about then.
Exactly.
Then, nigga, it was very controversial for them to talk about that.
They got a letter from the president. That shit was all over the news. Fucking.
What I'm telling you is that I promise you, if Tony comes in here right now and I ask him what NWA is, he's not gonna know what that is.
Bro, you don't know. See, you said.
I said worldwide. I didn't say America. I said worldwide.
But Tony's only one part from one part of the world, though.
But I said worldwide. We're only from one. You can't use that name.
Bro, I'm pretty sure if we go to
We're
any
from the
country,
same
you bring
part of the world.
NWA, you go to any country.
And we asked
You're gonna see
multiple
NWA.
people, somebody's gonna say NWA.
I don't think only Americans were buying a record.
I don't think
only
America
Americans was
buying
watching a
the
movie
record.
when it came out. The Straight Outta Compton movie.
Bro, white people
That's
are our
now.
biggest fans, literally. So how
That's-
was it?
I don't
So-
think white America, not white people.
White America was our
was
biggest
not
fans.
buying NWA records.
Why not?
That's a fact. Let's search it up. Let's search it up.
Bro, there's really artifacts on this, bro. We influence these people.
When did NWA?
We
come
are
out?
them.
When did NWA come out?
Like
We
88.
did world,
So
bro.
let's just say 1990.
That's why they so fascinated with every little thing we do.
Bro, we can go act like we got to act old heads and shit. There's newspaper. They got a letter from the president. And she was
They're
all over the
controversial.
news.
I'm not arguing. He's arguing. I know they're controversial, bro. They wouldn't make a movie about him if he wasn't controversial.
Okay.
That's like saying
they
Tupac
made
is
a movie about it, but they made a movie about Eminem.
Eminem is controversial, bro.
How is Eminem controversial?
He's controversial.
How
Bro.
Eminem isn't controversial.
You getting niggas tight, bro. You
Oh,
about
yeah,
to
you
make
just
niggas-
said?
you about to make niggas walk out of
You
here,
know,
bro.
how big of a controversy that is itself, and then the shit he's saying in
I'm
his
trying to
songs.
find the sales. Like, what the fuck?
No. You heard you said about Eminem? How's he
Yes.
not controversial?
I'm confused on how you think. You're not
You
giving.
ever listen to
y'all not
Eminem?
gi- all right,
You
look,
ever listen to Eminem?
listen. Right? Y'all not giving me real facts. All you're saying is.
Well, you want
I feel
numbers? You
this,
want us to give
I
you
feel
numbers?
that. No, say facts.
No, the president,
Come on,
was
you
it
stop.
Reagan? Sent them a letter.
Okay, sent him a letter.
And that's
right?
that made the fucking news. They tried to ban that kind of music, bro. Because white
Gangsta
people,
rap. They used to
Think
say
about
it just like that.
think
They used
about
to be
it.
like,
For the president to say some shit, that means white America was, for me,
We got their
started
attention.
doing that shit. We got their attention. If it was just black people, they wouldn't care because they want us to kill each other. Literally. It's like, oh.
I'm
when
not
it-
saying it was just black people. I'm not saying
bro,
that.
the
they weren't
cops used to
popular.
tell them,
What
yo,
I
y'all
said
not
was-
allowed to
What I
play this
said
song, bro.
was
That's a
Ice
fact.
Cube. We're talking about
That's a
Ice
fact.
Cube. Was Ice Cube?
They got a letter
When-
from the FBI, too.
Was Ice Cube when Boys in the Hood came out? The same Ice Cube he is now.
What do you mean by
What
that?
are you
In
asking,
terms
bro?
of popularity, that was my
He was
question.
popular then.
He
Yes,
wasn't.
by then.
He wasn't Ice
did-
Cube though.
Bro, yes he was. He done left them niggas. He dissed them. He hit a solo
He
career.
started his own shit.
Fucking what's the
Name
death
that, Mark?
certificate?
Oh.
That's when that came out '91, the same year as Boys in the Hood. That's one of the greatest rap albums ever.
I guarantee you, the majority of people have not heard that album. That's
Nigga,
facts.
Who you think about our age? Of course nobody's listening. You can't name 10 Ice Cube songs. I can. I'm an Ice Cube fan.
You're a fan, so that's my
All
point.
right. I'm
You're
a rap
using
fan.
your
I'm a rap
fandom
fan, bro.
To compare,
I'm a
talking
rap
about
fan.
holistically.
I'm not just a fan of Ice Cube. I'm a fan of rap, like
but
actual
you're saying
hip-hop.
you're using your fandom.
No,
of
I'm not.
music.
If I wasn't a fan of him, I know he's controversial and he did everything we just said.
If
Without
someone
the
who's
movie.
never listened to his music was not listening to his music when Boys in the
How old
Hood
is
came
Tony?
out. Huh?
How old is Tony?
21.
I don't expect him to
Tired
know
of
about that.
you.
He's not from that. Like, he wasn't thinking about shit like that.
But he listens to other music. He listened to Tupac. He listened to the Biggie. Why is it stopping at Ice Cube?
Bro, because the shit he's doing it's not reaching to everybody.
And that's my point. You just agreed to my
Nah,
point.
his reach is up there, bro.
You
Bro,
just
Ice Cube
you-
is up there with Pac and Biggie and them. I said that wrong. I reached the point by accident. I didn't mean to say what I said. I'm just loud right now. I'm just saying shit. But everything else I said
Ice
previous to
Cube
that,
is not up there in terms of popularity. In terms of popularity, you're talking about Tupac and Biggie.
now you're bugging. You're wilding, bro. Ice Cube is literally one of the greatest rappers ever. You don't think so?
Is Ice Cube in your top 5?
Yes, he is. All time. Ice Cube is my top 5.
From that era, yeah.
No,
I
so
got
you're
errors.
saying errors. Top
Bro,
5
there's
all
100
time.
rappers, bro. You can't even say a top 5 and be like, oh shit, I forgot him. You're gonna do
There's
that.
no top 5. That's why the question is so hard.
And that's what I'm saying.
Because you might even have a 6. I got a 6, you feel me? I got a 6 person.
Ice Cube was Ice Cube by the time Boys in the Hood came out.
Ice Cube was not Ice Cube when Boys in the Hood came out. That's
Alright,
facts.
bro.
John Singleton wasn't even. It wasn't a great.
Death certificate made Ice
Somebody's
Cube
gonna
Ice
take
Cube.
your black card, bro.
It's
Somebody's
my black
gonna-
card. You're saying my black. You're proving my point by saying
Somebody's gonna take
because
your
you're
card,
only
bro.
using black.
You're saying that Ice Cube is not international. Niggas is gonna take. The niggas is gonna take your black card.
Wasn't international then. Wasn't. I'm saying he is now. I'm not. I'm saying he.
Bro,
isn't
you
as-
think just black people was paying for like movies and shit like that?
He admitted himself. He just did an interview. Watch the All the Smoke interview where he says he didn't start becoming popular until he did crossover movies. Are we there yet? And shit like that. That's when he became popular. My whole point is that I hate when actors play themselves because they become bigger than who they represent in the movie. He said Doughboy, right? I said Ice Cube wasn't as big when he played Doughboy as he is. That helped him get there. That was the start of his acting career. Everybody goes to that movie.
So you're trying to say Friday is not an international movie?
Friday is, but that helped him get there. When he's played Friday, do you think of him as Craig, or do you say that's Ice Cube?
Craig. It's Friday, bro. Of course I'm gonna call him Craig, bro.
And that was my argument. If that's how you feel, that's my argument. That was my argument.
Bro, he was international, bro. Not at. Now I'm not saying he was.
I'm saying at the
probably
time,
crazy as he is, bro. Because
at
remember,
the
these
time,
are different
the Boys in
times,
the Hood-
bro.
and the Boys
It
in the Hood,
wasn't.
he
You
was
couldn't
not
go on the
international.
internet at certain times, bro.
My point. You're just proving my point. You can't.
But he
use
was
these-
still international,
He
bro.
was not international when Boys in the Hood came. Before Boys in the Hood came out, he was not international. That was the break of his
We're just
stardom.
gonna have to ask niggas when we get up, and we can have this conversation again when we get up.
But do you like and other like Kevin Hart, he's bigger than any role he's ever gonna play. The Rock is bigger than any role he's ever gonna play.
I understand what you're saying. I'm not denying what you're saying, but what I'm saying is like some people don't view Kevin Hart as an actor; they view him as a comedian. Because if you see Kevin Hart in a scary movie, are you gonna take it serious?
But that's my point. It's because he's Kevin Hart.
But Ice Cube is different though, bro. Ice Cube, he could play action movies, he could do comedy. I mean, he could do a rom-com.
He's playing
He did
action movies
rom-com.
as Ice Cube.
He did rom-com, actually.
When he did Ride Along, it was Ice Cube and Kevin Hart. You can't name their characters.
You don't have to, bro.
Why do you not have to? You can. You just said when you watch Friday, you consider
Because
Ice
that's
Cube
Friday, bro,
Okay.
not Ride Along, bro.
Ride Along was a bigger box office success than Friday.
And I bet you if Friday came out during this time and things were the way they were, they'd probably be
Digital
crazy too.
shit, right?
Oh, it's digital, bro. Everything's digital.
But I'm not. You're not. I don't understand what you said. You just said because it's Friday is not a reason to. That's not a reason. We're having an objective conversation, and you're using subjective feelings to prove a point. You're saying because it's Friday. That's not a reason. That's not a reason at all.
It's Friday, bro. They have iconic lines,
Let's move
and
on to the
they're
next
gonna
one.
have. They have iconic lines that you're always gonna remember from
You're
that
saying
movie. That
it's
movie.
Friday. What I'm saying is you don't consider. You know the name of the character for Chris Tucker and Ice Cube in Friday.
Mhm.
You can't do that for every movie that he's in. You can do that for every movie that Wood Harris is in. You just did it for Omar Epps. You
Yeah.
can do it for certain actors.
But that. All right. Go
That's
ahead.
my point.
Mhm. What are you dating for at this age? Like, what is your reason for dating? What are you looking for, I guess?
Good time.
Good time.
Good time, exactly. So, like, you're only in a relationship, so are you dating for marriage at this point? To be together forever?
Yeah. That's what I've been dating for since I was a little kid. I just didn't know like what I was doing it for, but I could understand like the younger me saying that shit.
Like,
I like being in a relationship. I don't mind being in a relationship.
no,
Like a whole-
I'm not. We're not like.
No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
you saying anything. I'm just saying like even when I was younger, I didn't mind.
Are you dating for like forever, or is it just for right now?
Nah, I mean, I want to meet somebody. Alright, so the way I want shit to go, which I was trying to mention earlier, well, what I kind of talked about, like, I want to, like, have the person, right, that, you know, like, people say vibe and shit, I don't want to say that, I find it disrespectful. I want, like, a vibe, and then, like, when the time is right, let's say, like, if it's, like, 2 days down the line, and I start doing, like, real life shit, where, like, you know, children and all that. But, like, I want to still be able to see other, you know, people, like, for the relationship.
Polygamy.
No, I don't want a polygamous relationship. Like
Can
I'm saying,
she,
like,
can she see other people, or is it just you?
I'm gonna be honest, yeah, she can.
I agree to that. If we just homies,
That's what I'm saying.
doing, if her friends doing couple shit, you can see whatever you want.
As long as she's not going too crazy.
If you're not just out here sucking and fucking everybody.
Yeah, because then it's like, alright, now you fucking up. Now I gotta find somebody else to start all over with.
And that's my biggest like pet peeve with relationships. Zoe's tip is the fact that you have to start all over. Now that shit is weak as hell. Like that's what I'm dating for, is to build something with someone at some point, to create, like we're trying to create something together. And then when you fuck it up, or I fuck it up, and I gotta restart with someone else, it's the same level, because now I have to go through, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're in a relationship and it's you, and there's adjusting to your lifestyle, like there's certain things in your life that women are gonna be like, damn, this nigga don't text me back all day, or damn, this
Yeah,
nigga
that's
mad
me.
busy, he always doing this, like, saying, so you gotta adjust it, you gotta like, not, this sounds fucked up, but train them to how to be with you, or teach them how to be with you.
And vice versa.
So every relationship you gotta do that.
Like adapting to each other's lifestyle.
But
do you believe in like the opposites attracting? I be thinking, I mean, I
They
don't
attract,
know.
but they opposites do attract, but that doesn't mean they're gonna last long.
I don't know, like, that's the question. We're gonna take a short break, we'll be back. Do you believe in opposites attract? We'll be right back. Do you think opposites attract?
Yeah.
But why? Like, I don't think that's real. I'm gonna be honest, because what is the opposite? Like, what the opposite of you? What is that in your head? Because that's a dirty bitch who got no money.
Nah.
Like that, I'm not understanding. Like, what
That's
is
funny.
the opposite of you?
It can be. But I think as
It
far as the
can be,
opposites
it's
attract,
crazy.
I think when people say that, it can be for anything, but when people say that, I think of like, mostly like, they saying like personality wise.
But
'Cause, like-
you're never gonna. I feel like those don't last in long-term relationships.
That's what I said. I said opposites can attract, but that don't mean it's gonna last long.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like
some-
an opposite for me would be more laid back, nonchalant,
But you are laid back.
no personality. I'm not laid back, bro. Absolutely not.
You are laid back.
Absolutely. Probably now, but not.
Yeah, now.
But I'm still charismatic,
Talk
bro.
about now.
No, you are here now. Like, see me, you see, like, I'm laid back. now.
He's way more laid. You would be considered laid back more than me.
He's nonchalant.
He's
not laid
nonchalant.
I
Like
probably be-
nonchalant means like you don't really like.
You don't really.
You don't get it. Your emotions are balanced. You don't get excited. You don't get like
I'm charismatic. That's what people say
Charismatic.
about me.
charismatic. But
Charismatic, same shit.
So, like, see how y'all say that about me? I probably need somebody who's super energetic and open, like how I used to be. That's probably what I need in my life. Like, I'm like, that's the
Nah, I don't think you
excitement
need that because
Because I don't
somebody.
think she's gonna. I think she's gonna piss you off.
Nah, she's
I
gonna
don't
be
get
pissed
mad.
off. Because I
Exactly.
dealt with
I don't-
somebody that wasn't like that was just nonchalant. Like, you feel me? It's annoying. It's annoying. Like, why don't you like you don't laugh, joke? But he laughs and joke though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not what nonchalant means.
What does nonchalant mean?
I told you, nonchalant means it's a balance of your emotions. When he laughs, he don't laugh
So what's
crazy
up?
that he running out the fucking room doing 360.
Niggas
Niggas
don't be
really be
funny.
wildin'.
Because don't be funny.
When he says the things, it's like he'll smile, he'll chuckle, he'll laugh, and he'll like, and he'll go back normal.
Nah,
Because his emotions are balanced.
He just said why though.
But, like,
niggas not funny.
Even who you don't find nobody funny ever.
Nah, I find people. You see me ever like laugh?
Yeah.
It just and sometimes like
Do he laugh like crazy where he? But that's what I'm saying. It's a balance. And he goes back to
I
normal.
busted out laughing earlier.
And then he go back to normal.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a balance of emotion. It doesn't get too high. It doesn't get too thin.
It can.
If you get upset, you're gonna be upset. If you get happy, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah.
And you're showing your emotions. Where it's a mood, he just resets like he's a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Like he just.
Nah, I say that's, but that's
Like
why I
him,
express my. I know how to cause I know he know how to express his emotions. I just express my emotions too much.
When he's tight, he doesn't stay tight for that long. He
For
just
me
resets.
either though. I don't stay tight for that long.
People,
I'll be tight. Like I've been called you like, yo, bro, I'm tight, and then after a while, I just get over it.
I'm very.
And it won't even be
And
like
that's why
a
I said
long
you're
while.
laid back. I don't think you're nonchalant, but I think you're laid back. I think you show your emotions drastically because a while for you could be 2 hours,
Probably.
3 hours.
Depending on what it is.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. You done held grudges for mad long. Like those are showing emotions
Yeah.
for a long drastic period
Yeah,
of time. I'm saying for
I
him,
show emotions drastically. I could agree with that.
his emotions are like he'll could be bust out laughing and you'll like turn your head, look back, and he just like that.
It's like that.
Right back to it. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel on Heartbreak Media down below. So please do that first.